Hello learners. So in the previous video, we had discussed in detail about ratio, proportion and variation and the various concepts used in them. And we had solved this actual CAT question. Now we will jump on to the next topic, which is of averages. So averages is nothing but sum of all values in the group divided by number of items in the group. So averages is a statistical metric which can be used to define a given set of numbers. Okay. So for example, you have the numbers 2, 3, 4, 7 and 9. How many numbers are there? 5. So what you can do is, in order to find the average, you can just divide it by 5. So this gives 2 plus 3, 5 plus 4, 9 plus 9, 18 plus 7, 25. 25 by 5 is equal to 5. Okay. So average is also known as mean, and mean is represented as x bar. Okay. Now, there are a few properties that are related to average. So if the value of each item increases or decreases by p, then the average of the items also increases or decreases by p. So for example, if you do plus 1 over here in all the values, then average will also become 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So, and if you do a minus 1, then average will reduce by 1. But the increase or decrease has to be done over all the values in that set of numbers. Okay. Then the next property is, if the value of each item is multiplied or divided by p, non-zero in the case of division, then the average is also multiplied or divided by p. For example, we had seen the numbers 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 9, right? Now, you just do a multiplication by 3. So what will be the numbers now? 6, 9, 12, 21, and 27. Now, if you have to find the average of these 5 numbers, so you will do the summation and divide it by 5 only, because there are only 5 numbers. So the sum will be 6 plus 9, 15 plus 12, 27. 27 twos are 54, 54 plus 21, 75. And 75 divided by 5 is 15, which is 5 into 3, right? So that is all about this property. And the next property is, the average always lies between the smallest and the largest values in the group. So what is the smallest value here? 6. What is the largest? 27. So this always lies in this particular group. Now, all these 3 properties are important because there will be some boundary cases wherein, suppose you will be given that average of 10 numbers is x. Okay. The smallest is 3 and largest is derived from some equation. Or let us say there will be a quadratic equation from which you get 2 roots and x lies between those 2 roots. So this thing is vital in such case. Okay. Like if x is given as the average, so it will lie between the 2 roots. Understood? So, okay. So here we will solve this particular example. So one way of solving is just by doing the summation over here. And the other way is to take a reference value and find the difference from that particular value, absolute difference. Okay. So find the average of the following values, which are the runs scored by Virat in first 8 IPL 2025 matches for RCB. So These are the first 8 innings: 35, 56, 45, 52, 43, 67, 70, and 48. So I can notice that the values are some of them less than 50 and some of them greater than 50. So let us take x bar is equal to 50 plus, I have taken the reference value as 50. Now 35 is 15 less than 50. So we will write minus 15, 56 plus 6. Then 45 minus 5, 52 plus 2, 43 minus 7, 67 plus 70. 70 will result in a plus 20 and 48 will result in minus 2, divided by how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this way, if we do the summation, so let us add the negative ones. 15 plus 5, 20, 20 plus 7, 27 plus 2, 29. And positive ones are 6 plus 2, 8 plus 37, 45. So this is nothing but 50 plus 45 minus 29 divided by 18. Now 50 plus 45 minus 29 divided by 8. Now 45 minus 29, 16. So this will result in a 2, and 50 plus 2 is equal to 52.00 you can write, because averages in the IPL scorecards are referred up to 2 decimal places. Okay. So you can write 52 or 52.00, whichever way you like. Okay. So that is pretty much for the topic of averages. Now we will solve some actual CAT questions. Consider a 6-digit natural number such that the average of the two smallest numbers is 14. Okay, sorry, 6 distinct natural numbers. Average of the two smallest numbers is 14 and the average of the two largest numbers is 28. And we have to find the maximum value of the average of these 6 numbers. Okay. So we have an average of two smallest. So let us say the numbers are A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Now two smallest, let us say these are in the increasing order only. So two smallest average is 14. So A plus B by 2 is equal to 14, which means A plus B is equal to 28. Now E plus F by 2 is equal to 28. So E plus F is equal to 56. Now what do we have to do? Maximum possible value of the average. So C and D. So we have to maximize C plus D in order to get the maximum possible average. Now see, the numbers are given as distinct. So for 56, 56, one of the case could have been 28 plus 28. Other one to be 27 plus 29. 26, 30, and so on. Now this case is not possible. So the only case left with us is 27 and 29, which allows us for the maximum possible value of 26 to be used here. Okay. Then we can have this value as 25, 24, 23, and so on, right? So A plus B is 28. 28 plus 26, which is 54, plus 56. 28 plus 26 plus 56, which is equal to 54 plus 56, which is 110. And this number can be either 25 or 24 or 23. and so on. So 110 plus 25 is equal to 135. Okay. Now how many numbers are there? 6. So 135 divided by 6 is equal to 6 twos are 12, then 15. So 6 twos are 12 again, 0.5. So this is equal to 22.5. Okay, so this is the maximum possible value of the average of these 6 numbers. So since we had to do the maximization of other things, we had to make the last two digits as close as possible. Last two numbers rather. Okay. So this is how you can solve this and these type of questions. Now let us look at one more question, which is on the topic of averages again, the average of all three-digit terms in the arithmetic progression, 38, 55, 72, and so on. Now, the number is 38, A is equal to 38, and D is equal to 55 minus 38, which is 17. Okay. Now we have to find the smallest number which is greater than 100. So let us say A plus n minus 1 into D is greater than 100 rather than greater than equal to. Okay. So 38 plus n minus 1 into 17 is greater than equal to 100. So this means that 17n plus 38 minus 17, 21 greater than equal to 100. 17n is greater than equal to 100 minus 21, 79. And n is greater than equal to, see, 17 fives are 85, 17 fours are 68. So this will be 4 point something. So since n has to be a natural number, n is equal to 5 will be our smallest three-digit number. So this will result in the number to be 38 plus 17 fours are 68, which is 106. Okay, this is the smallest three-digit number, and the largest three-digit number will be A plus n minus 1 into D less than equal to 999. So 38 plus n minus 1 into 17 less than equal to 999. And doing the solving once again, 17n less than equal to 999 minus 21, which is equal to 978. So n is less than equal to 978 divided by 17. So doing the division gives you 17 fives are 85. So 128, 17. So 17 sevens are 119. Okay. 17 sevens are 119, and this is like this. So n is equal to 57. And for n is equal to 57, we will have 56 into 17. 6 sevens are 2, 4 carried, 5 sevens are 35 plus 4, 39. 392, and the summation is 5952 plus 38, which is equal to 990. So the smallest is 106 and the largest is 990. Now you know that Sn is equal to n by 2 A plus Tn, right? And since this is an arithmetic progression only, so we can consider A is equal to this. And the average will be A plus Tn by 2. So here, this is the first term, this is the last term. So 106 plus 990, which is equal to 1096 divided by 2. And this division leads to 548.